Magic and Pistons. I'm really mad at myself, Skee. The Magic were getting 3 points last game, and I was just like, why? And here we go again, Detroit -10. I know Wagner's out. This is just not a Pistons team I am interested in backing at this point. They are at home, though. You've got the Wagner injury, which a calf injury you don't want to be too cute with. Over-under is only 211.5. What do you do with this game?
Yeah, I can understand, hesitation to take the Pistons in a game like this because they haven't looked good. I mean, they've probably been the worst offense in the playoffs so far. Things they do have going for them, you did mention, no France for the Magic, and also Detroit coming back home. I mean, a lot of these other guys, they've been shooting extremely poor. And at home, that's where we expect the role players to play and shoot a lot better. So combination of those things, down 3-1, you should get the max effort from the Pistons side, while the Magic are probably, how you call it? Is it fat and happy? That's how Marco says. I think the Pistons will be the right side in this one. And as far as the total, I mean, I just mentioned how bad the Pistons offense has been in the playoffs. The Magic offense hasn't been much better. I mean, neither one of these teams are great shooting teams. They are both really good defensive teams. They're both doing a really good job of packing the paint and forcing the other side to do what they're weak at, which is shoot the ball. So this total at 211.5, I still don't think it's low enough. I would be betting under in this game.
Yeah, this is the number 16th and 14th offensive rated teams in the playoffs. So it's been a struggle. So we move on to the other game tonight, Raptors and Cavaliers. All the worries that we had about the Cavaliers in the playoffs are kind of coming to fruition here a little bit. But do you buy this Raptors team at all? Are they just playing a little bit above what we should expect from them tonight? Cleveland's still a big favorite at -9.
I'm not too high on the Raptors team. One thing for the Raptors, they've really struggled versus competition, but it's been more so on the road. At home, they've had a little bit of success. When I look at the Raptors post-All-Star versus 60% win teams or greater, they've not won a game. They're 0-8 straight up. They're 1-7 ATS. So, and 2 of those losses came in this series in games 1 and 2. So they've been able to play well at home for whatever reason, but versus competition on the road, we haven't been able to see it. And in that last game, I mean, the Cavs really had the game locked up. They're up like 8 with a little over 4 minutes to go. I mean, I don't think they got another defensive rebound for the rest of the game. They started to try to milk the clock and start their offense with like 6 seconds left. It was just so many things that, self-inflicted. And that's all they talked about in their post-game interview. So I think that those issues are correctable. And I think they'll have a more disciplined approach. And I think they'll play better and shoot better back at home. So I think the Cavs are the right side here. I think they win this game by double digits.
All right. And we got to get your thoughts on the Lakers here. Thoughts on the game. And then I've got a couple props I want to bounce off you and see if we can come up with a decent play. What's your thoughts here? Durant looks like he's just going to be out for the series. Reeves, I would expect Reeves to play tonight. They haven't listed as questionable, but all signs seem to be him pointing. What do you expect from your Lakers tonight?
Yeah, I would think he plays, but I'm not sure it's a good thing if you want the Lakers to win tonight. I mean, he's been out for so long. When you put that high usage player back into the lineup, it can throw the rhythm off and throw things off a little bit in that game. I mean, in those games. So I don't like that from the Lakers side. The Rockets seem maybe like they got a little bit of confidence after that last win. I think it was Jabari Smith saying, we're clearly the better team. So I think you still get a really good effort from the Rockets. And, I am a Laker fan, but I don't have the most confidence, especially if Austin Reeves comes back tonight. I would think that the Rockets can at least keep it close. 4 points seems to be a little bit too much to lay for me in this situation. So leaning a little bit more towards the Rockets side in that one.
All right.
Something interesting real quick, Andy. I don't know if you saw, but the plus minus, I don't have the exact numbers, but when Amen Thompson is on the court compared to when he's off, it's 2 completely different Rockets teams. I'm not sure if he's somebody you're going to ask a question about for props.
He is indeed, because I have noticed they're pretty good with him on the court. So I got 2 props to run by you here. Which one do you like tonight? I got Marcus Smart over 4.5 assists at plus 110 in this series. He's averaging 12 potential assists. He's at times made Reed Shepherd look kind of silly in the post, which has been kind of funny to watch. And then Amen Thompson, over 18.5 points, 23 and 26 points the last 2 games with Durant out of the lineup against Los Angeles. So which one do you like?
Well, I do think Amen can still have success, but I'll say after back-to-back, solid games like that, I think the point of emphasis is going to be to keep him out the paint and keep him from scoring. So with that kind of thought process, I'd have to roll with Marcus Smart. I mean, he has been playing really well. His chemistry looks good, especially with LeBron James. So I like everything I've been seeing from Marcus Smart, and I don't think the major focus is on him in this game as far as the other team's defense. So I would prefer Marcus Smart if I have to pick one of the two.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at his minutes right here, 31, 39, 35, and 33 minutes from Marcus Smart. Like, I was telling one of my buddies the other night, I was like, yeah, Bronny James has been playing because they kind of need him to eat up a couple minutes here and there. Like, it's not a novelty. They need him because they're so depleted there. So,
but one thing, if Austin Reeves does come back, that does take away some of those minutes. So that is something to consider.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I can't imagine Reeves would be at his full workload, even if he does come back. I would imagine he's got to be on some kind of minutes restriction with an oblique. So,
very true.
First off, Skee, thank you so much for getting up so early in Hawaii.
Yeah.
You did not have to do this. So much appreciated. And what do you have up for everybody? Someone in the chat said, great call on New York yesterday.
Appreciate it. Yeah, no worries, man. Honestly, I think the sun came up like 10 minutes before the show started today. But I do have a best bet up and available on my page. I'm going to be making another play very shortly, both for today. And I already have a 5% locked and loaded for tomorrow. So far in the playoffs, I am 13-4. I know I tweeted 12-4 yesterday, but I guess I shorted myself one. So playoffs going really well. If you go back to 2023, just under 175 units, positive in the playoffs. So it's a time where I usually make money. If you want to hear some more analysis on the games, I'll be here with Rob Vino in, a little bit over an hour. We'll go back and forth. We'll chop it up about all 3 games. And also, I do want to mention, I saw they just put up a special, if you like what I'm doing in the NBA, you maybe haven't checked out WNBA, or maybe you're interested and you want to, make some winning bets while you're watching. They did put up a package. If you buy WNBA right now, you get the rest of the NBA playoffs for free. So I think that's a really good deal. Also, I do want to throw out there that both Rob Vino and myself have been really good. Prior to yesterday, I believe the record was 26 and 10 or 26 and 12 combined for us in the playoffs. And we do have packages, where you can get both of our plays together. So a lot of good ways to get involved. You can get them all over on WagerTalk.com.